All right. I am here at Frank's Gym, Wausau, Wisconsin. One of my favorite gyms in the entire, probably my favorite gym, I'd have to say. Yeah. I got a long history with them here. The owner, Brian, is probably one of the nicest guys I ever met in my life. He's got member appreciation days every year, cooks everybody breakfast and lunch, and has games. They have, for years, they've had a power or a strongman event here. They bring the fire truck down, do all kinds of events, pull the fire truck, and all the proceeds always go to the Special Olympics. And then you said, Joe, this is Joey, the manager.
We do Badger State Games.
The Badger State Games, powerlifting meet here now once a year, correct?
Once a year,
Yep.
in February.
And so they got registered for that. They got all the calibrated plates. I came and watched a little bit a few months ago. It was like 3-4 months ago or something. Yeah. It was a blast. So Dr. J, I said I was going to come down here and visit, and they got one of the coaches here, Jeremy, is a power lifter, and he trains a lot of the power lifters in the area. So I wanted to gift him an X3. So from Dr. J and myself, I'm giving Jeremy, as everybody will see here in a little bit, I'm giving him an X3. And we're going to go through some movements and see how it can help his powerlifting. And as you guys will have a blast, because I put Jeremy through some pretty taxing sets, and now he's going to join the group and update us on how the X3 has been improving him and how it's improving his clients for powerlifting. So I'm going to bring BB up here in a few days. We'll blast a workout, probably see Joey again, and maybe we'll introduce you to some more of the staff. But anybody gets into that Wausau area and wants to check out a really cool old strongman gym, Frank's Gym, that's the place to be.
That is cool.
All right. I want everybody to meet Jeremy.
Hi, guys.
Jeremy Wright, you can find him on Facebook, Jeremy Wright. He's a friend of mine at Frank's here, power lifter, competes in a little strongman, but he's also a coach at the gym here, trains power lifters. And he's been excited about integrating the X3 into his training. He's been watching some things online for a while. And Jeremy knows the importance of variable resistance. And and proper warm up and reaching hypoxia, things like that, where then after we get a proper warm-up and run through all these motions, we can train just with the weights for the skill training. Dr. Jakers likes to call it, is a nice word, because you're training to balance the weight, then eccentrically loading, and then just training the central nervous system to fire, that sort of thing. And we can get a lot of the things we used to have to do with weights for hypertrophy out of the way with the X3, and then just focus on our skills. So here this is Jeremy's first time with the shoulder press, and he's got some issues in the left shoulder, which a lot of people get. And we were just practicing a little bit, and his neck kinked, and that's because he has an issue where his external rotation, he's got some things pulled. But because we're not straining in the beginning and we're able to freely move back and forth, we're not hitching it like we would static load. I have him just using the smaller gray band, so I want him to just really feel the movement. But you can see Jeremy's obviously been working out for a while. He has really good form and execution here.
But with this, I notice, especially as I go up, I can feel the muscles rotate around the bend rather than when I would with the barbell. I would have to lean back to finish my press. So when I'm up here with a barbell, I usually have to lean back a little bit, because as I press up with this, I can stay where it is and the band will shake a little bit. Instead of with the barbell, I have to lean back to press through.
Yep. How you feel?
It's warm. It's good. It's good. I enjoy it. It's a very convenient exercise.
Let's try to run one to failure. I'll show you complete failure.
Sure.
I'll go. You're gonna do it, brother.
Okay. I got it.
But like how we talked about with the weight, you get to that certain spot, and normally somebody would quit because in your mind usually that that's you can't get another rep.
Yeah.
With this, we just start doing the partials. slow your tempo a little, so you're just controlling it the whole time. When you come back at the top, come back a little bit more, you'll feel a harder contraction in the whole delt. There you go. Starting to feel it? Keep going, don't stop. This is a trick to reaching full hypoxia. When you just don't stop. There you go. Just hit the ceiling every rep. It'll start getting shorter. Just make sure you push on that ceiling. Good. Try to push up a little higher. There you go. Come back a little too as you go up. Oh, Jeremy. You quit a little bit early. You know, BB didn't quit early.
She's a better lifter than me.
She's crazy.
Good rep warm. Oh, you could come behind me.
Now everybody can see how big Jeremy is. And to help him get into it a little bit.
A little bit.
What do you weigh anyway?
I'm like 320.
320?
Yeah,
Okay.
I should be like under 300 to.
What are you bench pressing nowadays?
460s.
460s? 470? Okay, so we got a 460, 470 bench here. This is the Sirius Steel Black, or not Sirius, so this is the X3 Black band. At the end, the tension is around 300 pounds. This way he'll be able to contract under that as many times as possible, and then until he comes back and reaches hypoxia. It's going to improve his bench press. But this is...
It's also stretch right now.
Yeah. We're going to let him go ahead and go at it before his muscles run out of energy from stretching.
That's what I'm feeling. All the lactic acid and everything being tight. It's like, holy shit.
And you see Jeremy's pecs right here. Whoa, right there. That's that contraction. You're really good at that. Then again, you're a power lifter.
I just don't want to get hurt anymore. No point to getting hurt anymore.
There you go. You got several more in you. Keep the shoulders back when you push. There you go. Come on. Go take a break. Just make those pecs squeeze. There you go. Make them squeeze again. Yeah, there you go. Couple more. Couple more. Now instead of taking a little rest, just keep pumping. Just like that. Yep, keep pumping. You see? Got a couple more in you. You got a couple more. Good. Good job, brother. Yeah.
So we're testing out the X3 warm-up to see how it pays off for the bench press. And I got a deload week this week, so I'm hitting something that I'm trying to get as fast as possible off of the chest and seeing how my shoulders, triceps, and everything feel afterwards. So,
And how much are you using here?
today we got 419 on the bar.
419. We just used the X3 for the chest press, and then he just did some sets of 3 or 4 with the plate, and then a plate and another plate to work up to this, and now we're just gonna use 419, see how she goes.
Yep. Same thing. We'll do 1, 2. I'll take a deep breath and then 3. Lift out.
Okay.
Come to my chest. Pause it for a second. Work on speed coming up. So 1, 2, 3. Good. Good.
All right. How'd it feel?
Felt pretty good coming up. Felt pretty stable. Everything feels good after that warm-up.
Yeah.
Feels good, man.
Awesome.
Thank you. Let's see.
We did a set with black band to failure. Jeremy had never felt variable resistance like that, but we'll touch base on that. I just said, let's try the elite band, and we'll see how a power lifter stacks up to the elite band here. Ready, brother?
That was good.
Feel that top load?
Yeah. Works for me.
Yeah. Well, since Jeremy and I wrapped up a few movements with the X3 that we filmed, obviously everybody has just watched. If you gotten this far in the video, Jeremy had some really good things to say coming from somebody that hasn't used the X3 before and has the powerlifting background and training with weights for years. What's some stuff you'd like to add, bud?
So one thing I did notice, one thing I noticed was as I performed the X3, usually when I do warm-ups, I do something around the lines of Matt Wenning's warm-ups, the 3 to 4 exercises and 4 sets of 25 with either a band or a light dumbbell or some kinetic energy. And I do 300 or 400 reps before I even go to my main movements.
Mm-hmm.
Today I tried the X3 and I did two sets of under 30 reps for both of those, of a chest press and an overhead press, and then I went to my bench press. And right now my shoulders feel great and I'm not super taxed, and I can continue doing more of a workout if I wanted to. I hit a 419 single with a pause at the bottom for my bench deload today, and it felt real good, even just warming up to it. And then afterwards we did the X3 for deadlifts and worked up to the heavy elite band, and I at the top load of that's 600 pounds, and I did that for about 5 reps, and I can't do 600 pounds for 1 rep off the floor sometimes.
Yeah.
So it was amazing to get that load and that tension at the top and get my body acclimated to that. And warm up wise, my hips, my glutes, and my core feel great.
Yeah, yeah. And then you mentioned there you could even feel some of the body issues kind of like, oh yeah, that's going to start reversing some of that stuff.
Yep. So as I was doing the overhead press, I have an impingement in my right side down near my trap in my lat. So as I was pressing, I didn't have to lean back with the band. I was able to press straight up, and the band moved around for me, and I could feel that breaking up some of that scar tissue in my back for me.
Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned Matt Wenning, because Dr. Jaquish